they deal with meters, centimeters, millimeters, kilometers. And we started talking about last time King Henry. Now, if Carmen drank, would she have drank 2 milliliters of water or 2 liters of water? In a day, do you drink 2 milliliters or 2 liters?
2 liters.
2 liters. Milliliter, remember, is like a little shot glass, though. We saw a horse that was 70 grams or 70 kilograms.
Kilogram.
Gram.
Gram is the weight of 1 paperclip.
Kilogram.
So when you watch TV and somebody says, I found 5 grams of cocaine, is that a lot or a little? A little bit.
Man, it's not that much.
A gram is the weight of a paperclip. So if somebody says they found 5 grams of drugs, that means if you take their drugs and put 5 paper clips, that's the same weight. So every gram is how much 1 paper clip weighs. A kilogram is like, that's in poundage. So a kilogram is like a bag of sugar. So when they find marijuana, the big bricks of marijuana, those are kilograms. Ounces are the little bit. So if we have a horse, am I going to put a horse next to 700 paper clips? Or am I going to put a horse next to 700 bags of sugar?
A horse next to 7 bags.
So it's going to be kilograms. Now, is your house going to be 3 meters, 3 centimeters, 3 millimeters, or 3 kilometers from school? What is your house going to be? 3 millimeters, centimeters, kilometers? We need to know what each one of these means. A meter. Your teacher walked around with that wooden meter stick, yardstick. So a meter is half a me. So does he live 3 of those from the school? No. Centimeter is your pinky. Does he live 3 pinkies from school?
No.
Millimeter, for those of you who've used lead pencils, it'll say I need 0.7 millimeters or 0.9 millimeters. A millimeter is the width of a piece of lead. So does he live 3 pieces of lead from my school? No. Kilometer, you've heard people run races that are 5Ks, 5 kilometers, that's a distance, that's like miles. So does he live 3 kilometers from school? So my answer to this one is going to be kilometers, but you have to know those units. Now, when we do those, and some of you started doing this today, this is what I call King Henry. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. It's over here. Now I have some people say, well, how do you know if it's a King Henry problem or is it a something problem? King Henry problems only use meter, liter, and gram. So these are our 3 basic units, the meter, the liter, and the gram. So we have the kilo with the meter, the kilo with the liter, the kilo with the gram. So y'all, a kilometer, the word kilo means 1,000. So this, our basic units are 1 meter stick, 1 liter of Pepsi, 1 gram of paperclip. Kilo means 1,000. So a kilometer literally means 1,000 meter sticks. Kiloliter means 1,000 liters of Pepsi. Kilogram means 1,000 paper clips. So then we go to hecto. Hecto, so this was kilo. Hecto means 100. So a hectometer, 100 meter sticks, 100 liters of Pepsi, 100 grams, 100 paper clips. This one is deca. This is deci. The other one's deca. The deca is near the K. The deci is near the C. So a deca, this means 10. A decameter, a decaliter, a decagram. So 10 meter sticks, 10 liters of Pepsi, 10 paper clips. Deci means 1/10. 1/10 of a meter, 1/10 of a liter, 1/10 of a gram. which means if you have a meter stick and you cut it into 10 pieces, one of those is a decimeter. If you have a liter of Pepsi and you take that liter of Pepsi and divide it into 10 glasses, take your liter of Pepsi and put it in 10 glasses. One of those glasses is a deciliter. Take a paper clip, cut it into 10 pieces. One of those pieces is a decigram. Centa means 100. So this is going to be 100 meters, 100th of a liter. Get my eraser. So centimeter, centiliter, centigram. Milli means 1,000th. So millimeter, milliliter, milligram. So if I take a meter stick and I divide it into 1,000 pieces, y'all have all looked at rulers. On the ruler, you have like all these little teeny tiny lines. Those are millimeters. Those are the tiny lines, like your pencil lead. So if I give you a problem that says 7.2 grams equals how many milligrams? You know this is a King Henry problem because they both have grams in it. They have to both have grams, both have meters, or both have liters. I start with gram. Which way do I head? How many which direction? How do I get the milligram? 1, 2, 3 places to the right. You pick up your decimal and you move it 3 places to the right. Your decimal's no longer here, it's now here. So your answer is 7,200. They tell you to do all this crap, multiply and divide by, it's like the electric slide. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. So if I have 49.1 decimeters equals how many hectometers? Because they're both meter, I know it's King Henry. What letter do I start with?
D.
The D for decimeter. Which way am I headed to? 3 places to the
Oh,
Left.
3 places to the left. So you pick up your decimal and you move it 1, 2, 3 places. So tell me what my final answer would be.
0, 0, 4.
My first jump, there was a number. My next jump, there was a number. My last jump is the only one that I needed a 0.
So can you put a 0 in front of that?
You can't put, because this is
Oh,
like
that's
I
right.
having $0 and some change. Now, the one that's going to get you is, let me come down here. What if I say I have 52 millimeters equals how many meters? This is the one everybody gets mixed up on. Millimeters to meters. What letter do I start with? When you're doing King Henry, all the single ladies are in the middle of the dance floor. So if you're a single letter, you're in the middle. Double letters and triple letters are off to the side. So millimeter is a double letter. Meter is a single lady. All the single ladies are in the middle of the dance floor. So we start at millimeter. We go 3 to the left. So what would my answer be if I go 3 to the left? It ain't got no decimal, so Tia, tell us what to do if we don't have a decimal. Where does the decimal go if you don't have one?
Behind.
$52. We go 3 to the left, so it's going to be .052. Let's look at an example here. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. We're going 5,000 millimeters into meters. This is my millimeter, this is my single lady. That's 1, 2, 3 places to the left. 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. My answer is just going to be 5. All right, let's go to another one. 750 meters equals how many kilometers? King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. What letter do I start with? Single ladies, all the single ladies in the middle of the floor. Where do I head to? 1, 2, 3 to the left. If it doesn't have a decimal, it's at the back. 3 to the left is going to give me that. All right? Ray wants to be an athlete. He drinks 45 grams a day. We want to turn that 45 grams into kilograms. So if we do King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Ray, what letter do I start with?
The middle.
The middle, because it's a single lady. What letter do I head to? The K. How many jumps is that which way?
3.
3 to the left. So if I pick up my decimal and move it 3 to the left, we ain't done. That is how much you eat per day. We want 17 days. So what do we have to do now?
Will you have to multiply something? Yeah, times 17.
So we had to change 1 day into kilograms, and then we had to multiply it by 17 because we have 17 days. So it's going to be 0.045 times 17. So that one was a 2-step problem.
I'm gonna need some more, you do some more.
I like that one.
Alright.
I like that one.
All right, we will work some more on these next time. We're going to do some more King Henrys, some more something-somethings. We'll probably finish up Module 2 next time. Module 3, sorry, Module 3. 8 more days before your next test. 8 class periods left in the semester.